upper springs. And Caleb said unto her, What wouldest thou? Who answered, Give me a blessing, for thou hast given me a south land, give me also springs of water. And he gave her the upper springs, and the nether springs. Joshua 15 verses 18 to 19. There are both upper and nether springs. They are springs, not stagnant pools. There are joys and blessings that flow from above through the hottest summer and the most desert land of sorrow and trial. The lands of Achsa were south lands, lying under a burning sun and often parched with burning heat. But from the hills came the unfailing springs, that cooled, refreshed and fertilized all the land. There are springs that flow in the low places of life, in the hard places, in the desert places, in the lone places, in the common places, and no matter what may be our situation, we can always find these upper springs. Abraham found them amid the hills of Canaan. Moses found them among the rocks of Midian. David found them among the ashes of Ziklag when his property was gone, his family captives and his people talked of stoning him, but David encouraged himself in the Lord. Habakkuk found them when the fig tree was withered and the fields were brown, but as he drank from them he could sing, Yet will I rejoice in the Lord and joy in the God of my salvation. Isaiah found them in the awful days of Sennacherib's invasion, when the mountains seemed hurled into the midst of the sea, but faith could sing, and there is a river whose streams make glad the city of God. God is in the midst of her, and she shall not be moved. The martyrs found them amid the flames, and reformers amid their foes and conflicts, and we can find them all the year if we have the Comforter in our hearts and have learned to say with David, All my springs are in thee. How many and how precious these springs, and how much more there is to be possessed of God's own fullness. A. B. Simpson. I said, The desert is so wide. I said, The desert is so bare. What springs to quench my thirst are there? Whence shall I from the tempest hide? I said, The desert is so lone. Nor gentle voice, nor loving face will brighten any smallest space. I paused, or ere my moan was done, I heard a flow of hidden springs. Before me palms rose green and fair. The birds were singing, all the air did shine and stir with angels' wings. And one said mildly, Why, indeed? Take over anxious thought for that the morrow bringeth. See you not? The Father knoweth what you need? Selected.